is
Zaza. Oh, yeah.
Fitzy and
Sweet as.
Wippa.
Happy Friday, guys. It's the podcast. Tom, you're probably one of the biggest influencers in the world. Is it hard to always come up with content to get out to your followers?
I've been trying for a long time to get a few more likes on my stuff, so I'm thinking of doing a bit of thirst trap stuff over the
Right.
weekend.
How does that work?
So like what?
Who are you? You're an ambassador for, I think, YD,
And all brand.
Country Road, or is that they dropped you, didn't they, after they found you doing something down some country
Well,
road?
don't.
That's right. You took it quite seriously.
Yeah.
And you had that T-shirt on, which was called A Country Practice, which was an old TV show, but you were up behind a sheep.
Sheep, yeah.
Yeah.
But you still say to this day that the sheep reversed onto you.
Well, if you keep practicing hard enough, guys, you'll get it right one time.
Well, you still got those Velcro gloves? Anyway, let's move on.
Anyway, the life of an influencer. What's going on in their mind? Don't know. Let's do a poll. Vote. And we'll give you the results in the podcast. No, it's not that at all. There's an influencer in the UK and she is completely tone deaf because people are struggling over there to pay their energy bills. This lady, she's given them a solution that I don't think anyone can execute the way that she can. You're going to hear it in the podcast.
The Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
It's tough for a lot of people around the world at the moment, isn't it? The cost of living.
Oh, man.
I mean, everyone trying to pay their energy/utility bills.
The threat of recession.
Oh, everyone's freaking out, and that's
they?
understandable.
Economy by economy.
I mean, Black Friday deals getting thrown at us left, right and centre at the moment. Do you spend?
You went into the city. Some of the stores only doing 20% off.
Yeah, some of them doing 10%. I didn't.
Yeah, it's not much of a saving, is it?
Give me 80% or go away.
It's a bit of a weird feeling. And, you hear some horrible stories of people really struggling. Elderly people in their little units at home.
Oh, yeah.
And they can't turn on the heater during winter because they can't pay their energy bill.
Not to mention trying to put a meal on the table. Young families out there. What's your point, mate?
Enter Lydia Millen. Now, Lydia she's 34 years of age. She's from Milton Keynes, which is just outside London. And she's an influencer. She's got 1.2 million Instagram followers.
Oh, jeez.
She's got 700,000 TikTok followers.
Big hitter.
Lydia's doing it tough, Sarah. You got to listen closely to
Okay.
this, okay? So something's gone wrong in her house, and she's in a spot of bother.
The heating is currently broken in my house, so I'm heading down to London. I'm checking into the Savoy and I'm going to make full use of their wonderful hot water. I'm going to start the outfit off with my black watch Serafina London dress. Next up is a pair of 80 denier tights from Calcedonia. I'm cold. In my hair, I'm going to wear my black velvet headband from Clementine and Mint. For my boots, I'm going to wear my Louboutin Cape boots. For my fragrance, I'm wearing High Grove Bouquet from Penhaligon's. I'm off to warm up. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Oh, she's doing it so... You know what?
You've misread it,
She's
Chlamydia.
a troop... No, it's Lydia.
Oh, Lydia, sorry.
She is a trooper, mate. She's a trooper. So, and then she said, leave a comment.
Oh, did
and
you
tell
leave
me
a
what-
comment?
No, this is the thing.
Everyone else did it for you.
Well, I did have to write back and say, we left the water on in the bath and our place flooded, so we've booked into the Shangri-La, and luckily I got a last-minute booking into ARIA and got the kids in for a degustation.
If nobody's familiar with the Savoy in London, Tommy and I went there once. We didn't stay. We couldn't afford that, but we had 2 hamburgers. That's it. We got a cheeseburger each. Got the bill. 120 Aussie dollars. $60 a hamburger.
A lot of people are replying, handle just fell off my saucepan, booked a room at Buckingham Palace. Oh, my TV batteries just died, so I've flown to New York to watch the big screens, darling. Do you know what? Lydia has unfortunately made a mistake, though, because she's replied to a few of these people.
Never engaged.
No.
So she's written stuff like, Nikki's written, and here's me, the heating's off because I can't afford to put it on. Lydia's written, my heart breaks too. It's honestly heartbreaking. I just hope you know that other people's realities can be different, and that's not wrong.
Oh, Lydia, don't try and jump in and support.
Someone's also written here, I haven't been home to see my dad since August because I can't afford the train tickets back from uni without living off plain pasta and rice for 2 weeks, which I'm doing. Lydia's written back to them and said, I was exactly the same at uni, but it's also such a fun time. Enjoy it. I wish I enjoyed those years a bit more.
Oh, how tone deaf.
Oh, the rice life can be awesome. When you're at uni, you got your low expenses. You know, it is a good time of your life.
This is the last one. She's replied to this. Someone's written, I love you and your content, but my boiler is currently broken and I'm wearing 3 jumpers. Lydia's written back, we have been the same over the weekend because we gave the dogs the heater.
Oh, wow.
She's not even, like, the penny hasn't dropped at all.
And, like, the heating in the UK is a huge problem.
Lydia, you may have thought from the reaction, would have keyed in to the lack of sensitivity, but she's just trying to relate. She's serious, isn't she? Oh my
Not
God.
so smart.
Lydia, move
And
on.
I'm so glad she told us about the fragrance she was wearing because I could smell it through Instagram. It was perfect.
It's time to stop putting off your trips and start celebrating summer with an amazing getaway.
Whatif.com has all kinds of accommodation options all around Australia.
Check them out on the What If app.
What if? It's Aussie for travel. If you believe, you can achieve.
That's
So
the
I'm
one.
just going through a couple of my other life mottos. When you know better, do better.
When you know better, do better.
Yeah.
How did you spell no?
K-N-O-W.
Great. Just checking.
The greatest treasure is the gift of me being who I am meant to be. Really good motto. I think it goes with be yourself.
I would have gone someone else's treasures. No,
Another person's
someone's
Trevor.
trash is
There's another
someone
man's
else's
Trevor.
treasure.
That's a good one to
Okay,
live by.
yeah.
It's known the trash and treasure market,
Yeah,
Sarah. Have you
thanks.
been to the trash and treasure market?
Keep saying it. You'll say it better
it's
each
going
time.
well. So good. It's coming out really cleanly.
Straight from the ARIAs.
We got so many calls the other day on life mottos. Hashtag blessed. We thought we'd continue it this morning. 13 24 10. What life motto do you live by? $200 spent at Providore. A couple of calls we got the other day. Have a listen.
You catch more bees with honey than lemons.
Work like you don't need the money, dance like nobody's watching, and love like you've never been hurt.
Happiness is not a destination, it's a way of life. Eat to live, don't live to eat.
I don't take drugs. I am drugs.
Okay, that one.
Yeah, I am drugs.
Give a man a fishing rod and teach him to... give a man a rod and he'll catch a fish for life.
No, give a man a fish he'll eat for a day. Teach him how to fish, and he'll eat for
Eat for a
life
week.
or something.
13 24 10.
Yeah,
If
okay.
you can inspire us this morning with your life motto, we'll get one right. I promise you, we will get one right. Heading into the weekend, let's learn and support each other with life mottos, guys. Like, prove yourself to yourself, not others.
That's a good one.
Find what you die for and then live for it.
Oh, that's all right.
It's not bad. Got a couple here. If you can dream, you can do it. So that's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Let's go to Aiden in Illawong. What's your life motto, Aiden?
Mate, if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much room.
Bang.
like it.
Go hard or go home, you know what I mean?
Take a risk, Aiden.
Yep, awesome, Aiden. You got that on a T-shirt or a tat?
Already done, mate. It's on the lower back.
Oh,
Kidding.
the treads.
Oh, Aiden, you're not joking.
He's not the Groot.
Oh, impotence. All right, Aiden, good work.
Let's go to Sam now in Loftus. Life mottos, Sam.
Don't wait for things to be easy to be happy.
Don't wait for things to be easy to be happy.
Yeah,
that's
be
good.
happy at other times.
Right, even when
things
it's
are tough.
hard,
Yeah, try.
You've
don't-
got to put a smile on
yeah,
your
'cause
face.
life
That's the
will never
one.
be easy.
That's the one that you're trying to teach the kids at the moment with
Yeah.
mental toughness, you know.
Like, if it's not...
Well, just when things come easy to them
Yeah.
and they go, yes, great. I didn't even have to work for that. And I've got
Yeah.
a smile on my face and I've got a packet of nerds in my hand. You know what I mean?
You beauty.
That's too easy. You got to work for it.
Fight
I'm trying
for
to
it.
teach them.
Resilience.
Hard work.
Yep.
Thanks, Sam. Love it. Isaac and Cronulla, what's your life motto?
Yeah, boys, and says, mine is you get what you get and you don't get upset.
Yeah, we do that a lot. You get what you get and you don't get upset. We say that to the kids.
Yeah.
Sharing's caring. Goes along with that one.
Be grateful for what you have.
What?
Insightful fits.
Hang on a minute. Hang on, you've rewritten the rules here. That's awesome.
I've changed it.
grateful.
Be grateful for what you have.
Especially when you're yelling it
Not
at a
for
child.
what you want. And if Lenny asks for Nintendo one more time, I'm going to use the plot.
Well, that's the one. Never grow a backbone wishbone where your backbone should be.
Never grow a wishbone.
where your backbone
That's a
should be.
good one, Sarah.
Yeah.
Explain that further.
It means that, like, have a backbone about things. Go and do it. Don't just wish for it. Don't think wishing is enough. Have the
Yeah.
backbone to go and do it.
Really good, Sarah. I like
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Let's go to Jason now from Padstow. Hi, Jace.
Good morning.
Hey, Jace.
Life motto.
My life motto is you can't enjoy your rest until you've worked hard for it.
Yep, true.
See, these are all about working hard, aren't they?
Yeah, about ticking over the hours so you can reap the reward.
It's only yesterday I was thinking about quiet quitting.
You know what I mean?
Now I better get into it.
Find that backbone, get rid of your wishbone. I think that's a good one, Jace, because you know what? You've got to... I mean, the kids always say, hey, why can't we have holiday all the time? Well, you do, but side note, then it wouldn't be a holiday. You've got to have that reward.
Yeah.
You do the labour, you reap.
Well said. Well done, Jace.
That's on my T-shirt.
Let's go to Eva now from Malabar. Life motto, Eva?
It's do what you love what you do.
Yeah, that's a simple one.
Do what you love what you do.
It's a really hard...
Love you too, Eva.
It's a tough one, that one. When kids come out of high school and you go get your first job, it's a tough one because you know how everyone says do the job that you want to, that you love doing, you know? But, you know, that's really hard because your first few jobs... You're just working your way into the workforce.
Also,
you're either studying and that as well, but
yeah.
you've got to have I think you've got to have a couple of jobs that you really dislike before you find the one that you love.
And saying to a kid, like, what do you love doing is a hard question because
TikTok.
what they love might not... it might not be a thing that you can do.
I just want to put up TikTok videos.
Yeah, exactly.
Ted wants to be a YouTuber, and then you look at Mr. Beast, and, you know, he just turned down $1 billion. He's worth 20.
Yeah.
Not bad. Okay,
He's
make
got
some
his
videos.
own Mr. Beast at home.
You know what I mean? That's not me. Dan in Mittagong, what's your life motto?
Hey, guys. Hey, don't worry about where you are today. Just worry about where you're going to be tomorrow.
Bang, there it is, Dan. If you're having a stinker, the sun comes up tomorrow, doesn't it?
Dan, you do have to
Exactly
worry.
right.
I mean, what if you have a doctor's appointment today? You know what I mean, Dan? You've got to focus on that.
We'll just hope tomorrow's a better one.
Yeah, well said.
Sun always comes up, you know.
Thanks, Annie.
Tomorrow.
Just thinking about...
Tomorrow.
Thanks, Dan. Josh in Oakville. What's your life motto, Joshy?
Yeah, so as a tradie, don't put your fingers where you wouldn't put your willy.
And there it is.
There it is, Josh. Got that on a T-shirt, have you, mate?
Yeah, it's printed on the front and back.
Oh, can we get a copy of that T-shirt for Tom? Because that's how he got his job here.
What was it again, Josh? Can you repeat it?
Don't put your fingers where you wouldn't put your willy.
Well,
That's a safety message, Tom, for all builders.
Which was also brought up in the Gimban of Essex and the war that's happening over there.
If you've got your nail gun out, Tom, it means put your penis away.
We get it.
Don't need an onside Prince Albert, Tom.
Well done. Do we award someone?
Yeah,
here?
you've got the $200 to spend at Providore, the food boxes from the best restaurants.
Come on, Josh. It's yours, buddy. Take it and run.
Finger in your willy, it's all yours.
Sorry, mate. Good on you, Josh. Have a good weekend.
The Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
Let's talk about gang wars because, I mean, there's a fair bit going on. And, you know, even growing up, with the kids around you and stuff like that, there used to be gangs around my high school and used to freak out. Underbelly's a good one. Well done, Macca.
Oh, man.
You know, I mean,
love the first series of Underbelly.
We've got a few families that are feuding here in Sydney. You know, bikie gangs. It can be quite scary, mate.
Yeah.
There's one going on over in the UK at the moment that's pretty full on. The Gimp Man of Essex is fighting with the Gimp from Somerset. Now,
Battle of the Gimps.
Well, the Gimp industry and the Gimp community is quite strong. I didn't know about this, but I think everyone knows about a Gimp from the movie Pulp Fiction,
I think
don't
so.
they?
Bring out the Gimp. Explain a Gimp for us.
Okay, the Gimp Man of Essex is a micro-celebrity there, Sarah. Now, he walks around... He says hello to people. He pops into his local Tesco.
So he's covered in leather.
Yeah, he's covered in his black leather. He's got his leather mask on, but he's lovely. Like, people can go up and have a chat to him.
But is it like, are you a recluse or is it a sexual thing?
I think the Gimp is always known as... Isn't the Gimp the...
He's like the sexual guy that you bring out from the cupboard who gets involved in the act.
So it's kinky sort of
Kinky,
stuff.
yeah. That guy looks like he's got stuck in an oil slick.
No. Well,
that's latex.
That's what they wear.
That's latex,
But why would he be walking the streets in that?
Well, that's because that's who he is, Sarah. He's the Gimp Man of Essex, right? And you know what? On the weekends, he might be ordered to do certain things at parties. But you know what? During the week, if he wants to go down and buy some milk and bread, he wants to wear his suit.
Yeah, but I didn't realise that you did the Gimp gear outside of the cupboard in the bedroom.
That's what I mean. Like, it's not that he has a physical deformity he's trying to cover up. That's
That's because you guys aren't educated in this area.
I'm so
GIMP
sorry.
area.
I don't follow gimpinfo.com.au.
But I will now.
Tom does a bit on his computer at the moment, which is a bit weird.
Shouldn't do that on the company Wi-Fi.
Buy the domain from me if you want, guys.
Tom, do you sweat quite a bit in the suits? Is it hard?
Yeah, look, Sunday when it's 30 degrees is going to be very difficult for me, I think.
Do you know what? I can relate to this. I lived in a small town called Port Augusta. It was my first gig in radio. And they said, hey, we've got our surfboat carnival on. Everybody get dressed up. Weather's looking okay. The weather should be all right. I turned up in a latex Batman outfit, which you've had some experience with before, and your body doesn't react well to latex.
Really bad reaction to it.
Expands really quickly.
My face blew up.
It was extreme.
It was quite funny. Once we knew you were okay, it was quite funny. I know.
And I'm at this surfboat carnival. It's 48 degrees in the shade in Port Augusta, middle of nowhere, dressed as Batman, weighing 110 kilos, sweating. And I thought I was the GIMP.
You were the local GIMP.
Yeah, and I loved it.
Well, so, like the GIMP man of Essex is the epitome of the civilised GIMP, right?
Yeah.
His Somerset counterpart was recently arrested. Now, he jumps out behind trees, he scares people.
Don't do that.
He's been seen at the bus stop rubbing his groin, all this kind of stuff. He's a bit of a loser, right? So... The GIMP man of Essex
what
has gone.
Talking about?
You are giving the name. You're giving it a really bad reputation.
Oh, so he's worried about the rep of the GIMP.
Yes. So now he's sort of threatened him. Just settle down. Go to your local 7-Eleven. Do some shopping and say hello to people.
Yep.
Why can't you be civil and be nice? There's a GIMP etiquette, apparently.
Yeah, right. Why are you rubbing your plums on the bus stop? You know what I mean? Let's have a good look.
Do that. We all do that on the weekend.
No, we don't.
We do that at people's houses, and we get ordered to do things, and that's what our life's all about. But during the week, why can't you be civil? And that's understandable.
Do you know what? For anybody tuning in this morning thinking, I can't wait to finish the week on a Friday with Fitzy and Wippa and find out what's going on in the world, we're learning about GIMP etiquette.
GIMP wars.
13, 24, 10.
Have you ever worn latex and been a GIMP?
What is the GIMP etiquette?
Oh, stop.
What would you do?
Anyone's going to call with that.
All right. What about we sort of broaden it slightly and say, are you a latex fiend? Like, do you dress up in latex? Like, my wife, she had a friend, and I'm legitimately saying this, her friend.
I know.
You know this story. Her friend's boyfriend had a thing for latex.
Wow.
And he would demand that she dressed up in latex. And she would go, do I have to do this again? Do I really have to stand outside the bedroom and then walk in and go, oh, hey.
Who's been a naughty boy?
You know, it's summertime, there's mozzies in the house, it's 30 degrees and I'm sweating in the latex.
But see, at least she's got etiquette.
Is this...
Yeah.
You know, is this what you're looking for? It's good.
Oh, lines of this
Oh, my God. So many calls coming through.
No, we haven't got any.
The Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
How good is it? Have a look outside if you don't mind. The wind has dropped. God's country. Oh, this is your Friday morning, Sydney.
Isn't it?
Oh, don't say that, mate. Oh, mate, you've gone
When
with
management pulled me aside and said, hey, drop that line about this.
Did they?
Wednesday.
No, win your Wednesday, win your week. Win the week. Yeah, that's a massive one. Like, that's taken off. This is your Friday morning.
Oh, this is unpredictable. Fun got dropped as well, which was disappointing. I really liked that.
Tommy, we're still running with the new Buzz in Breakfast.
Yeah, look out for that buzz anytime. Anytime, guys.
To infinity and beyond.
Interesting one in the World Cup, guys. England versus the USA. Happening tonight.
Yeah, that'll be big. That will be big.
Early Saturday.
England are really looking good in this World Cup. And I love it because their fans get they salivate and they say, this is it. This is going to be the year that we win it.
Well, there's been a conversation that's taken place, and there's a fair bit of online betting also between the English fans and also the USA fans.
Yeah. Have you seen Qatar has actually been hiring people to represent countries as fans?
Have they?
Yes.
What, to make it look more international?
If it's in there, if you can find it, Macca, I'm coming home. So, you know the song where it's coming home. And there was a song that was an English fans sing it when they make it to the semis, and they thought, is this going to be the year?
They did it last time. It was everywhere.
Yeah, well, Qatar's actually they've been hiring locals to put on, like, English jerseys.
Because there's not enough fans.
Because there's not enough fans around.
Well, it looks less controversial, doesn't it?
This was leading up to it as well, and they got these group of locals in English jerseys to sing It's Coming Home. They've never heard it in their lives before. So this is the original. So that's English fans singing it there, and then these are the guys that they hired, these guys.
You just can't sell it in, can you? Oh my God, they don't even know what they're saying. That's very funny.
Isn't it?
Oh, you can't tell the difference. They won't know, guys. It's going to look like the English fans have flown in and they've packed the stadium out.
All right, okay, so you all get $3 each. You've just got to sing a song that says It's Coming Home. Put on these jerseys and do it.
The other one too is to see a mate of mine who lives in the US. He's flown there because he loves it, loves the hustle of the whole World Cup, and he's there. He's in the stand. He said the whole stadium looks like beer. Like the actual design and the style of it looks like a schooner lying on the side. But he's so thirsty. He's in the stand. He's drinking a Budweiser Zero.
Well, Budweiser have said all the beer that they've flown over, they're going to give it to the winning country.
There's been plenty of talk. Here's the thing with the game, and between the fans, the English and the USA, they've said that the loser. Here's the deal. The loser has to keep James Corden.
Lovely.
James Corden has to go and live in their country, and that's it. You can have him never to return. Poor James Corden.
The highs and lows for this guy. Like, he's gone from being this big sensation to being the butt of every joke.
Imagine if he's got, like, Google alerts on, and he wakes up in the morning and goes, what have I got to do with the World Cup? And he just sees all these headlines.
And all the
loser
English
keeps James Corden.
England lose, and you've got all the English supporters going, He's coming home. He's coming home.
Here they are, they're singing. $3. Throw in a hot dog, I'll do it.
You're listening to the Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
Celebrating the Australian music industry last night, the ARIAs. What do you guys think of the show?
Well done. Well, it was at the Hordern Pavilion. I like it at the start. Hordern's such a huge space. It was tough. And you know what? Like, you've got the production, unfortunately, wasn't up to standards. Have you got the grab in there, Macca, as well? Because I love Froomes, and also Christian Wilkins did a great job as well. But you know what? When you have someone in your ear yelling instructions while you're live on air,
that's hard.
It can be really off-putting.
Anyway, after the break, it's going to be Amel and the Sniffers.
What?
The best hard rock was the Chats for You.
And the best, most popular international was for Harry Styles for Harry's House. What a great album that was.
Of course. We're back on YouTube, and look, I'm very excited for the next segment because it's the one and the only.
Oh, poor thing.
We'll see you after the break.
We've all been hung out to dry, haven't we?
You know what? There's just people yelling instructions the whole time. Look, it was a great night. There was some great performances.
How good did Christian Wilkins look?
Incredible. His hair, I'm so jealous.
Didn't he?
Do you
So
think you're
jealous.
jealous, Sarah?
He looked amazing. He's a good-looking rooster.
Isn't he
And the
handsome?
tribute to Archie Roach, also the Seekers, and also, you know, like, there was some amazing performances. Emil and the Sniffers were unbelievable.
Yeah, Natalie and Brilliant did a great job too.
Baker Boy was amazing. And Olivia Newton-John, that was the big one.
Big tribute. There's a few artists involved in the tribute.
Vance Joy, Rufus DeSole, Butcherer, congratulations to all of them.
This is Tones. Tones and I. Rounding it out. Beautiful tribute. Hey, good to have Chloe Latanzo.
Latanzi?
Yes, Latanzi's fine. I I wouldn't get it right, but I went for it anyway.
Yeah.
When you're talking about a serious tribute, you don't want to get it wrong, but I got it wrong.
What was the Chats album again?
Hey? That was wrong too, but it had a big F word in it. Well done to everybody involved in the ARIAs last night.
The Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
Lights, camera, clarity.
Ooh, Sarah.
The top trending stories in entertainment, this one's fun. So, we all know Bluey. Even if you don't have kids, you know it. It's been a global phenomenon. Bluey's parents, though, on the show, Bandit and Chili, you would assume that the cast, the people who voice these characters, would all know each other and all be friends. But Mum and Dad, Bandit and Chili, were both over doing an interview in New York this week with Jimmy Fallon, and turns out this is not the case.
Have you guys, you were telling me backstage you just met each other 2 days ago?
2 days ago. It's the first time. We record separately.
Yeah.
We live in different cities and I travel a lot for work.
Yeah.
So this was the first time.
How cool is that?
It was wild.
I know, I
New
thought
York.
it'd be all of us sitting around a table, you know, like in the movies when they're making a TV show.
Yeah.
And everyone's sitting around the table with coffee and salads and rolls and stuff. But we're just isolated in our booths.
As it turns out, there are budget ways to do everything.
Aren't there? 4 years and they've never met.
That's amazing that they're on Fallon, hey. You just realise now how big Bluey is globally.
Oh, yeah. You know, Eva Mendes telling us a few weeks ago how thrilled she was to get one line in one episode.
Well, Fallon said it's the #1 show in our house, and obviously he's got kids, but he said, oh, my God, the amount of times. He goes, I know your voices so well.
Oh, yeah.
They'd be learning so much about Australia too.
Well, there was a list online a few days ago of words an American mother put up, terms that she didn't understand in Bluey. Because obviously our vernacular is a little bit casual.
Half cutter and stuff like that.
Like that.
Nah.
I always know when the kids put Bluey on, though, they laugh so loudly and so hard. Like, it's a cute show.
We're getting into the 12 days of Christmas Bluey style, and it is the Veranda Santa, which you would have read about probably. But what's interesting is in the 12 days of Christmas, Veranda Santa gave to me, and on page, I think number 6, Tommy, is 6 bin chickens.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the bin chook gets a message.
6 of them.
They can be a bit dirty, though, the ibis, can't they?
Oh, they're horrible birds, but very Australiana. Tom, you scruffy little thing. You've made it into Bluey's 12 days of Christmas.
So proud.
Well done, Tommy. Hey, Kristen Bell has revealed she and hubby Dax Shepherd, they're very open. They like to keep this policy with their 2 kids that they share a lot. Sometimes, though, honesty is not the best policy.
My mom came in town, who is more conservative than I am, and we have been really, really honest with our kids, and I have never really done any drugs, and I wanted to try mushrooms for my 40th birthday, so my husband had gotten them for me, and I tried it. This was a couple years ago, and we told our kids about it. Then I overheard my daughter talking to Grandma going, I'm actually really glad they share all this stuff with me. So anyway, Mom really wanted to try mushrooms. So, and I just walked by and I was like, For some reason, I'm more worried about telling my mom that than my daughter.
Portobello says, or?
Yeah, absolutely. On a pizza and everything.
Yeah, great. Okay.
Which was something the host then said to her, your kids' mushrooms, pizzas, does this not get confusing? And she said, given Dad's in recovery, he's very honest about substances and what the effect they have on the body. And just an interesting, I look at my childhood, that were not the conversations we were having.
When do you turn 40?
Next year.
Tommy, let's organise a special mushroom meal for Sarah.
I love that.
Forests out here that I can...
you have a bit before, did you?
No, how are you holding up, mate?
I'm hallucinating right now. There's a dragon in the studio.
Where'd you get your cookies from?
Put the gummies down. Finally, guys, this is so exciting. Emily Blunt and John Krasinski have landed in Sydney with their kids. They're here for The Fall Guy. Oh, seriously, this film is worth stalking, isn't it? So this is the one with Ryan Gosling. Their family flew in yesterday, though. They have landed. They are in Sydney, all eyes open.
So this was an 80s TV show?
Yeah, that they've made into a film.
The Fall Guy?
The Fall Guy.
But I see him, though, and it looks similar to like the Barbie and Ken movie.
Well, you saw him in that fluoro yellow get-up, didn't you? I don't know if that was a CGI suit or not.
Don't know what's going
That
on.
was like a raincoat.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
I don't know them. I don't know the TV show.
No, I reckon it'll be great fun, though. Be good. Anyway, fun that they're here. They're awesome.
The Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
Guys, let's get into riddle time. Yes, it is for your Friday morning. Got some cracking riddles as we stream live on the Fitzy and Wippa Facebook page. Tommy, the numbers are coming through.
Yeah, the numbers are definitely going up there, Whip, and so many people jumping on.
Yeah.
Ready for some
What's the
big
name of the guy in Germany? He's in Brum, actually, in the UK.
Steve from my Brum.
That's right. Good on you, Scuba
love it.
Steve.
Well done, guys.
Tuning in again. Okay, here we go with the first riddle. Why can I go through... I'll start again. Why can I go through a door closed but not go through a door open?
Because I'm a key.
Key.
No.
Thought we were on it, Fitz.
You're one of those snake things on the other side that
I'm a snake.
that stops the air going
draft.
through. The draft snake.
No, not a draft snake.
Goes through it.
Have you got I'm a snake in the system?
I'm
there?
a snake. Snake.
I'm a snake.
I'm a
slither in
Naked snake.
I love that kid.
It's not a snake. Why can I go through a door closed but not go through a door open? That's interesting. It has something to do with weather.
Draft.
No.
Wind.
Wind?
No.
Sunshine?
No.
Light?
No.
What's that hand action?
I'm not giving you any hand action.
Just have a look at these sheets here.
I don't see, it's too far away.
Any ideas?
While we're waiting, Sequin joins us from Newark in New Jersey, guys.
Sequin
That is a great name.
Sequin. That's the first Sequin we've had on this show.
I would say so.
Everyone loves a sequin.
Does anybody have any idea? We won't go to Mandy. She's got her own riddle. But has anybody got an idea?
Something to do. So can go through a door. Is it the
Closed?
size of something that won't fit through the door?
It's also been given to us as a tip to scare off a lion if it attempts to attack you.
An umbrella.
Yes, it is. Very easily goes through a door closed.
Oh, with the umbrella closed.
Yeah, but
Not
if it's
the umbrella
open, you're not going to go through the door
Not
with
the
it.
door open, the
Don't pull a
umbrella.
face like that,
You
man.
still get through a door with an open umbrella.
You get the idea. What? Don't be so angry. It's Friday. What can bring tears to your eyes, make you move fast, make you move slower, and knock you over?
This segment?
No.
Wippa.
How rude.
We might need to share it again.
Yeah.
Thank you for the opportunity to share. What can bring tears to your eyes, make you move faster, make you move slower, and knock you over?
Onion.
Sorry, mate?
An onion makes you cry. Move faster to get away from it, slower when you want to eat it or cook it.
No.
Oh, it's not bad.
Although there's a tie-in to the actual answer.
It's not like a roller coaster. Like
it's
you
not,
might cry and go fast.
No, but
Yeah.
ties into the experience you might have on a roller coaster.
Dust.
No. It's dust in here. What can bring tears to your eyes, make you move faster, make you move slower, and knock you over?
being
Ghost.
frightened?
Scare.
No.
Electricity.
No. Happens to Fitzy when he eats onions.
Burp.
No.
I don't know what happens to Fitzy when he eats onions.
Fast wind.
The wind is correct. Yes, wind. It can bring tears to your eyes. Not passing wind, actual wind.
How does wind bring tears?
If wind is in your eyes, it can make your eyes water. Yeah, it can make you move faster if you're walking with the wind, make you move slower, it can knock you over if the wind is so strong.
Nailed it.
You know what? For everybody playing along in the car, they're going, that's an interesting one, Whip. Really appreciate it, mate.
I've never cried with wind.
Well said, Whip.
You've never had your eyes water because you have wind in your eyes.
I regret supporting this segment
get
in
out.
the team meeting we had 2 days ago about
Okay,
what's
here we
coming
go.
back next
Let's
year.
round it out with an absolute
Obviously
beauty.
the best for last. Let's do
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
The more you take, the more it grows.
Propecia.
Get more people to help. The job, not as slow. What is it?
The more you take, the more it grows.
Can I just point this
They're
out? That
hard
if you
today.
don't get the riddle, doesn't mean the riddle's bad. You just haven't got it today. You see what I mean? It doesn't mean the riddle's bad or the segment is trash, because the game is great. And although you're playing along, we're actually doing it for the person listening to it. So it's not about you.
Don't
We're not
tell
getting
me
in-
off.
Sorry, mate.
Are we getting any answers, Tom? Has that gone down?
Yeah, no, just mainly lots of people joining us this morning, guys.
Say it again.
The more you take, the more it grows. Get more people to help, and the job is not as slow.
Steps.
No. What is it?
Gosh.
Digging.
Sarah!
He's digging.
Digging a hole.
Digging that.
Brian, just because you're feeling silly because you didn't get any of the riddles,
can we?
Mandy and Mascot, welcome to the show, Mandy.
Good morning, team. How are we?
We love you, Mandy.
It's refreshing to have a good riddle on. What have you got for us, Mandy?
Right, from the beginning of eternity to the end of time and space, to the beginning of every end and every place, what am I?
To the beginning and
Light?
to the end.
Light, yeah.
Life?
Nope.
Air. Breath.
No.
Feelings. Love.
No. Think outside the box. From the beginning of eternity to the end of time and space, to the beginning of every end and every place, what am I?
It's like a letter.
A
It'd be like,
beginning and an end?
Oh, said letter.
yeah, that's me. Is it an E or a Y or?
It's an E.
Hey, got a message from Big Tony. He says, "My God, riddle time is at its best."
No, mate.
Yes, it is,
I don't
Big
think-
Tony.
I don't think so. Tony's actually...
Thank you, Big
He is
Tony.
not happy at all. Well done, Mandy. We love you. Thanks for coming on. Prize is in the post.
Yeah, prizes in the post, Mandy. You know that. Well done.
Should we get Georgie in, or
Should we get
some-
Georgie
or
gonna
should we
sing?
get sure.
Let's get Georgie in.
Well, what's this? A video of Tom dancing on a boat's just
mate,
popping
no
up on
one
the
can
screen.
see that.
We were
You know,
trying to have a look
Can
at
we
the
get
traffic
shirt?
on the Anzac.
Can we get
You got
shirts,
shirt? Yeah, I love shirt.
Bye,
Hang
George.
on a minute. There's a
Miss
video
you.
of Tom
Sorry,
dancing.
George.
Mate,
Sure.
Thank you for being a friend. Travels down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a power and confidence. Bow, bow, bow.
The Fitzy and Wippa Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.